Oh my god, this is going to get hot, this video! It's going to get hot. I'm going to talk about the difference between self-publishing revolution and self-publishing blueprint. Both names are similar, but they are from different people. They are different courses, and I'm going to talk about the difference in this video because this has been one of those questions that people have been leaving in my comment section of my videos, in my emails. They have been sending me emails, so I'm going to reply to this question. Let's see the difference. Should you get one? Should you get another? Actually, one you can get, but should you get one? If you don't have, or if you have one, you should get it, the other. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's get started here. Let's get started. Hey there, this is Joran Lexo, and today is going to be a good video because I'm going to talk about the difference between self-publishing revolution and self-publishing blueprint, because I know that this is a question that some people have already asked me in the past throughout my YouTube channel. People send me emails and so on. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. If you still haven't liked this video, go right below, click on that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can receive my weekly video updates where I share with you plenty of tips, plenty of videos related to Kindle publishing in several ways for you to make money online, and make sure to get my free bonus, my free amazing bonus, which I'm going to leave a link right below. This is a bonus that I'm going to send you a free ebook to your email inbox, which is the 7-step formula, how to publish your first $300 to $800 book inside of Kindle Amazon. You just need to put over here your email address, click on this button, and there you go, you get this bonus. Just do that, because this is a good book. Anyway, let's talk about the difference, because self-publishing, I used to promote this course in the past, self-publishing revolution. This was a course that belonged to Big Luca. He has, I think, in the beginning of 2017 or 2018. I'm confused with the years now. He actually removed this course from the market, and some people have got it. I think he still promotes inside of his academy, or at least he used to. Not sure if nowadays he still does. And of course, some people have got this course, or some people still may want to get this course. I'm not sure. And they are wondering, because I already got both courses. I already got this course from Big Luca and also from this course from Mecca. And of course, people are wondering if this is a course that is still updated, still a viable course nowadays. So self-publishing revolution and my self-publishing blueprint. I got self-publishing revolution, blah, blah, blah. And this person basically wants to know if this is still a viable course nowadays. Now, at this point, I'm doing nearly $5,000 with Kindle publishing, and in the next few months, I'm going to get to $10,000 with Kindle publishing. Now, I'm not saying this to brag. Probably I'm bragging a bit. Well, I mean, I gotta brag a bit. Why not? But I'm saying this to explain, well, I got experience with Kindle publishing, and I don't feel that Kindle publishing has changed that much like a lot of people out there like to do. Oh, Kindle publishing has changed so much. Oh my God, this is completely different. I really don't feel that Kindle publishing has changed much over the years. Okay, of course, a few things have changed, which I'm going to talk about. But it's not a completely whole new game where you need to have the most updated information so you are able to publish and become a successful Kindle publisher. And by saying this is, if you have my self-publishing or self-publishing revolution, the information inside of this course is still viable even nowadays. Of course, there are a few things that you need to change, but it's still a viable course. In fact, both courses are very similar. they are very similar in terms of information. Of course, a Mackin provides more updated content. He provides more information compared to Self-Publishing Revolution, but both courses are still pretty similar. Okay, so if you have got this course in the past, Self-Publishing Revolution, information is still viable. The only thing that you need to do is apply and start publishing books and making money with your Kindle publishing business. Now, let's talk about the differences, the things that I feel that have changed when it comes to publishing books inside of Amazon. Because a few things have, of course, changed, but it's not like, whoa, I need to go nuts and do all sorts of things in public places. Anyway, not much has changed. The things that have changed, I feel that Big Luca didn't, and I'm not saying bad about his course because this course was good. And it was one of the first courses appearing with talking more about how Amazon worked, the algorithm and so on. But Big Luca, the way he didn't really pay much attention to the little details of his book, okay? He didn't pay much attention to, or at least it seemed to me, he didn't pay much attention to the titles of his books, to the description of his books, probably even to the content inside of his books. It was kind of like he would go out there, find a profitable keyword, which is always important, of course, and just publish books and didn't care much about that. At least that was the idea that I got from his course back in the days. And for me, that wasn't very helpful because what happened was I published books and provided way too much generic content inside of my books. For example, yoga for beginners. Here comes another book related to yoga for beginners. Like there's already not hundreds and hundreds of similar books inside of Amazon. And what happened was my books used to sell well for during 1 month or so, and the sales then would drop and they would die off. And those are the things that I've tweaked since then, since I first got his course. I started paying more attention to the little details, which I already explained several times along my YouTube videos. I started paying more attention to the description of my books, which I didn't care much about back in the days. I started paying more attention to the content inside of my books. Actually, nowadays I try to see what my customers want before I even do a book, and I try to provide more exact content to what my customers are looking inside or trying to find inside of Amazon. Also, the titles of my books are more enticing. I try to make titles that are more enticing, trying to make show the difference of my book compared to others belonging to my competition. So basically, those are the things that I've started paying more attention inside of my books, and I didn't pay much attention to this when I actually got Big Luca course. I'm not saying that his course is bad, but I feel that Big Luca really didn't pay much attention to these little details. Probably he didn't actually need to pay much attention back in 2016. I mean, things have changed a bit. I'm not saying, what I'm saying is, Kindle publishing hasn't changed drastically, which is a completely new, whole different game and so on. No, things are quite similar, but of course there are a few things that have changed when it comes more to the quality of the books that you need to publish inside of Amazon. The other thing that has changed is the length of the books that I publish inside of Amazon. If I'm not wrong, Big Luca used to mention that you should publish at least with 10,000 words or 12,000 words. And nowadays, I publish books with at least 16,000 words. Of course, if you are starting out, probably it's not a good idea for you to start immediately with 16,000 words, okay? Because probably you don't know exactly what you are doing. But I provide books with more content than in the past. So those are the few things that have changed, and of course the pricings have also changed a bit. Big Luca used to say that he used to explain that he used to pay about $1 for each review he got from his virtual assistant, and I pay about $1.6 per review. So things have increased a bit about when it comes to the pricing. Also, the books are a bit more expensive compared to before. Especially, I still use eWriter Solutions. That is the company that I use nowadays for my books. But they have increased the pricing since last year. You know, new year comes and people just want to make more money. So the pricing for the books is a bit more expensive. Those are the few things that have changed. Now, the other thing is also with Amazon Advertisement or AMS or whatever. I always call it AMS, but they have changed the name. It's Amazon Advertisement. This is something that I use nowadays. Big Luca didn't talk about that. He didn't explain anything about that. He actually didn't. I feel that he didn't, or I think he didn't need to use that back in the days, and it worked for him. I mean, just with the organic traffic, and it worked with him. I'm not saying that it doesn't work nowadays just with organic traffic, but if you can use AMS, why not? I mean, you can sell more books. It's easier. With less books, you can do more money. So why not use Amazon Advertisement? Those are the few things that Big Luca didn't talk about. Those are the things that in this course inside of Self-Publishing Blueprint, you can expect this type of information. So of course, Mecca provides more updated content. He talks more about AMS, how to use it, and so on. Something that Big Luca really didn't care much about. But I mean, it worked for him. So his course was back in 2006 into 2018, the beginning or so. Then he actually removed his course from the market. But still, I mean, if you got Self-Publishing Blueprint, so if you got that course, the information, a lot of the information is still viable. Not much has changed with Amazon. There are a few things that you need to pay more attention. As I already explained, to the details of your books. You need to provide more quality books, and also you should learn about how to use Amazon Advertisement. Okay, you should actually learn how to use it because it is really a huge player. It is really a huge player nowadays. Probably it wasn't back in the days, but nowadays it is a huge player. It really helps me to do a lot more money with each single book that I publish inside of Amazon. So yeah, I mean, if you had got this course in the past, Self-Publishing Revolution, you got good information. It's viable. Just apply it, start publishing books, learn more about Amazon Advertisement, try to provide better quality content, lengthy your books if you are able. That works better nowadays than in the past. But seriously, the game hasn't changed in a way that you don't even recognize it compared to when Big Luca had his course out there. It hasn't. Now, if you don't have any course, get Self-Publishing Blueprint. It is one of the best courses nowadays for nonfiction. Okay, that is one of the best courses from Mecca. He has a great group when it comes, and that is also a big thing. I mean, Self-Publishing Blueprint has still a very active Facebook group where you can ask questions related to Kindle publishing and so on, or any kind of concern that you have. And I mean, Self-Publishing Revolution, the group is not that active nowadays because the course is out of the market. I mean, obviously. So yeah, that is all for this video. If you still haven't liked this video, make sure to do it. If you still haven't subscribed, do it. Why not? And get my free bonus over here. This free bonus, just go over there right below. You got a link. Click on it. Put your email address over here. Click this button, and there you go. You get this book directly sent to your inbox. And that is all for this video. Stay there. Stay tuned with Jordan and Alexo, and bye.